Sorry, we're just getting all situated. Welcome to tonight's swearing-in ceremony. Everyone should have at their seat an agenda as well as our invocation for the evening, but we are going to begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. And to help us do that tonight, we have the Marine Corps JROTC from Asheville High, who are all here to help us with the pledge. And if you'll rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And if everyone could just take a moment and silence their cell phones as they're seated. Actually, we're going to be standing.
Oh.
So just as I told you all to sit down, I'll need to tell you all to stand up. Because next we're singing our national anthem, or not we are, but we have with us tonight our Asheville senior firefighter Bentley Andrews, who is here accompanied by her guitar. And I heard her do this a couple of weeks ago at a conference and was so impressed. I asked her to come be with us tonight, and she graciously accepted. So thank you very much for singing our national anthem. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, now everyone can be seated. So for our invocation tonight, we decided to try something a little bit different, and my dad, Ron Mannheimer, is here to introduce the invocation, which he wrote and which we're all going to sing. If you'll just want to tell us quickly about this.
Preparing locations for the council, and I would say, well, what's on the agenda? Why don't we have something that has to do with the business of the night? And so I've set lyrics for a song that I'm assuming you probably all know, This Land Is Your Land, probably best known by Woody Guthrie, but it's actually taken from a Baptist hymn melody. So I thought that was kind of appropriate as a mix of elements, and as you'll find out, it includes the names of our new council members in it as well. Please join me in our participatory song, beginning on the left side. And so here we go.
Asheville is your town.
Asheville is my town. From South Slope Breweries
To Biltmore Village,
from Hillcrest Porches to the VA Hospital.
this town is home for you and me.
As I was walking the Reed Creek Greenway, I saw before me the cranes of downtown. I saw behind me street signs to UNC. Asheville's creative destiny. The Cherokee Nation once walked these hillsides. The drovers passed through and built way stations. Soon rail lines twisted through hand-bored tunnels. Asheville is built on history. Of Brian, Keith, and Julie Mayfield, welcome to council, to these great chambers. We know you'll serve us with perspicacity, 'cause this town was made for you and me. The Cherokee people once walked these hillsides. The drovers passed through and built way stations. Soon rail lines twisted through hand-bored tunnels. Asheville is built on history. In Pack Square Center stands Vance's obelisk, a stone reminder of bygone eras. We can't forget, though, here slaves were auctioned off. Our past has truths we must embrace. The Cherokee people once walked these hillsides. The drovers passed through and built way stations. Soon rail lines twisted through hand-bored tunnels. We're part of Asheville's history.
See what I got to grow up with? That is not the first song that we have sung in our family, written by my father. He actually wrote one for my wedding. So thank you for that. All right, we are going to begin the swearing in. We have the Honorable Calvin Hill, our resident senior district court judge here, our chief district court judge here to perform the swearing in. And first, we have our newest member, Brian Haynes, being sworn in. And if you would ask your family or whoever you'd like to join you up there.
My family, please come up, or Susan.
I'm learning about the user for a judge.
Yeah.
He's definitely carrying me. This is an opportunity for our newest council members, if they would like to say a few words, and you can either sit here at your seat or feel free to go down, and that microphone, the fatter microphone, is removable. If you would like to, Brian?
Sure. First off, I would just like to say that I look forward to working with everyone on council. I'm really excited about it, and I'm ready to go to work. I'd also like to thank my family for supporting me throughout this. And I'd like to thank all the voters that voted us in. I'm very proud of our city voters. I feel like they did a very good job. And I don't want to let you down. And I don't expect, or don't want to let you down, so please, I also like to tell voters that to stay involved, join committees, come to meetings, and make your voices be heard. Thank you.
I'd also like to say thanks to my family for being here and my husband for supporting me through the campaign. And I see a number of my campaign volunteers here, and I am glad you could come share in this celebration and reward of a successful campaign. Thank you all for your help as well. You know, I've said before that running for office can give you a really big head. You know, you drive around town and you see your name on signs and bumper stickers and your face is in the paper, and you know, people stop you on the street, and it's a new existence for those of us who've never done it before. It's a completely new existence, you know, again, it's easy for that to all go to your head, but ultimately what this is, for me anyway, is an incredibly humbling experience. Several thousand people I don't know voted for me and for Keith and Brian and everyone up here, and put their trust in us to help lead this city to a better future. And I am incredibly humbled by that. I am also incredibly excited to get started. And we have a lot of work to do. And I am confident that with the ongoing support of my friends, my family, the public in general, and these good people up here, that we will be able to lead Asheville to the place that I think we all want to go, where this city remains a great place for people who live here, that we increase economic opportunity every day for more and more people, and my hope is also that we are able to come together as a city. We have some big challenges in front of us, and we will do better in those challenges if we are together pulling in the same direction. And I hope we can do that, and I look forward to working with Keith and Brian and everyone up here to meet those challenges. So let's get going.
I'm extremely honored and at the same time humbled by the journey that I and the rest of these council members are going to partake on. It's our city's in a very transitional time, a very transformative time, and these 6 other people up here have the city's best interests at heart, and I am looking forward to being able to roll my sleeves up and dig in and work with each and every one of you. And I thank each and every person that held their civic duty and came out to vote, and encourage people to always stay involved in the process and always stay involved in your community, and understand that voting is important, our city is important, and the way that we go moving forward is important to each and every single person in this room, as well as those folks who didn't vote. And I think these folks up here, as well as myself, will be striving for the next 4 years to make Asheville a better place for everyone.
Well, thank all of you. This is an exciting day for us. It says on this agenda that I'm to make a swearing-in address later in the agenda, but that's not really necessary tonight. It's not about me. It's about swearing in our new city council members and welcoming them to council. And I love hearing your comments, all of you talking about our community, Asheville, the voters and its citizens, because that's truly what it is that we are doing here. We are representing our community and trying to make Asheville a better place and learning to work together in that process. We will certainly have differing opinions, and I hope we do. Otherwise, we're not a functioning body. But what I already hear from you and what I look forward to is working together through those differences to find an outcome that betters our community. So great evening and wonderful so far. Good start. Good start. The only substantive item on our agenda for the evening is the election of the vice mayor, and that is the portion of the agenda that we are to already. So, yes, Gordon, can I recognize you for a motion, a comment?
Both, but first of all, let me welcome Brian and Keith and Julie to be here. It's really, this is what is this, the third time we've done this?
Yeah.
And to have this new iteration of this body here today, it's really exciting because I know that you're bringing new energy and I know that you're bringing new ideas, and the opportunity to work with everybody is something that's really got me really kind of worked up. So thank you so much, and looking forward to doing that. Tonight I want to recognize, and I will be making a motion, I want to make a nomination for vice mayor tonight. The role of vice mayor on the books is about running meetings when Esther's not around. But the role of vice mayor is so much more than that for the city of Asheville. The vice mayor has a unique opportunity to bring the community together, to be out there for Esther when she can't be at events. She gets 10 times more requests than she can fulfill. And the people of the city of Asheville also expect a lot of her, and congratulations on your new role with the Metro Mayors. Yeah. So she's going to be marshaling not only us here in Asheville, but helping to bring together coalitions statewide to be able to work with the legislature to do better here. So the vice mayor is going to have more on them than ever. So I'm going to nominate tonight someone who is a unifier, who has been showing up to more stuff than I've seen any council member do since I've been up here, who has an unquestioned integrity. Gwen Whistler is everywhere. She's worked on the Board of Bountiful Cities, on the Arboretum. She rides her bike with Asheville on Bikes and supports that organization. She runs a business called Asheville Profits, where she helps small business people make their small businesses successful. She does very difficult things with extraordinary grace, and she's taken on really difficult negotiations and been in rooms where very hard conversations had to happen, and has done that with great skill. She is, I think of Gwen as a dove out in the community and a hawk when it comes to the budget. She really brings something unique. She's trusted, she's proven, and she's capable. And with that, I'd like to make a motion to nominate Gwen Whistler to be vice mayor.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. You can clap. This clapping is loud. It's breaking the normal rule. Normally I have to tell you clapping's not allowed, but tonight it's allowed. Does anyone else wish to make a comment before we vote? Or do you accept? I mean, because that's part of it. Great.
I'll just echo much of what Gordon said. I've worked with Gwen closely on a number of things over the last probably 4 or 5 years, and find her to be a great colleague and a real leader. So happy to cast my vote for you.
Yes, absolutely. Ditto. All right. With that, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Oh, all right, we have a new vice mayor. And before we adjourn to the reception, which will take place in room 209, which is just down at the end of this hall, are there any other council members, anyone who would like to make a comment that hasn't had an opportunity? This is your chance.
I would echo what Councilman Smith said, and also thinking back over the 3 times that we've had people sworn in around us, and thinking about Councilwoman Mayfield's comment about how humbling it was, and Councilman Young said the same thing. I remember in 2009 getting sworn in here and coming in through the front entrance of this building, and that's when it really hit me, looking up at this magnificent old city hall and realizing what I just gotten myself into. And I look forward to working with the new members here. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, with that, we are adjourned.